Wardie Leppan.
Thank you, folks. Now, this is a really special occasion for me because I managed to persuade my mom to come to the show tonight. Now, poor thing doesn't get out very much at all, and she's seriously into downsizing these days. But it's all her ideas, okay? Because in the past, when I used to invite her to come to a show, she'd always say, over my dead body am I going to come? Well, there we are, right? Actually, she's kind of shy being on stage. Do you mind if she sits with you guys for a little while? So, what's your name? Karen. Thanks very much, Karen. Very much appreciated. Now, talking of that sort of thing, give me a cheer if you're a retiree. Oh, great, we're not alone. It's just me, Mom, and you. This is fantastic. And let me tell you, retirement's great fun. Not only because I have a wife and a car that are both still working, and long may that last, but also because when I do crazy stuff, people aren't sure whether I'm taking a piss out of them or whether I'm seriously senile, right? So, for example, I love going to a pharmacy, grabbing a box of condoms, going up to the counter and asking where the fitting rooms are. and talking of fitting rooms, going to a real fitting room, like in a clothing store or something, sitting there for a few minutes and then shouting really loudly, "Oi, there's no toilet paper in here!" But my all-time favorite, though, is on an aeroplane. On those long, boring flights, when they come out and serve the food, I always order the stew. And when no one's looking, I slip the stew into one of those bath bags, right? And then I get up and I stumble down the aisle, heading towards the loo, making retching noises into the bag. And just before I get to the loo, I stop, turn around, wipe my mouth, take a fork out of my back pocket, and head back to my seat while I eat. Now, if you've never seen synchronized bathing before, let me tell you, it's a sight to behold, right? But what's also fun, though, is the stuff that you don't have to do anymore. Like the little annoying things in life, like, I don't know. And in the morning when you get up, you have to slip your underpants to see if you can wear them again, right? I don't do that anymore, because I just know I can, right? But talking of clothes, though, you can probably tell from the shirt I'm wearing that my daughter insists on buying clothes for me. I think she's kind of worried that all of a sudden I'm going to start wearing pants jacked up underneath my armpits and socks with sandals and gross things like that. Now, she really needn't worry because I still like getting laid. But I am an old fart, okay? So I'm relatively new to social media and iPhones and those apps and things, right? So I still make silly mistakes. Like the other day, I was taking a photo of this horrendous hemorrhoid I had, right? It took a while to get the lighting right? Because I wanted to send it to my wife to get her opinion. Instead, I sent to all of my contacts. Talk about embarrassing. Plus, it cost me an absolute fortune in stamps, too. As for those apps, they can be really quite dangerous. I don't know if you've seen, for example, that aging app. You know the one where you download the app and then it shows what you're going to look like when you get old, right? Now, obviously, I don't have to do that because all I got to do is look in the mirror, right? But be very, very careful if you do decide to do it, okay? Because it can lead to very embarrassing situations, like my friend Tom discovered. You see, his son Jamie downloaded the app, and the result was that Jamie ended up looking just like Mr. Johnson, their next door neighbor. Awkward. Tom then downloaded for his wife the What You're Going to Look Like When You Get a Divorce app. Right. Sorry, I'm getting a bit off topic. Back to retirement. Now, don't get me wrong. retirement isn't all just fun. There are some downsides to it, like the aging process. Ask Mom. And in my case, for example, it had to do with my bladder. Now, you see, as teenagers, my brothers and I used to have this competition to see who could pee the first up a tree. Now, simple game, only one rule: no flicking to get those last few centimeters, right? Sadly, by the time I reached retirement age, the jet stream of my youth had turned into this pathetic trickle. So much so, I would have been hard-pressed just to hit the tree. And if I did aim upwards, all I would have succeeded in doing was dribbling on my shoes. However, I had an operation recently on my prostate and my bladder, and I'm now back in the game. Now, not quite up to my teenage level, but at least I can compete with my 8-year-old great nephew. Although he does have a point about me having a height advantage, but still, I'm back in the game. Now, as exciting as that all is, right? And you must admit that's terribly exciting, right? What was even more exciting was a wonderful side effect to the operation. A dry orgasm. No goo. No mess to clean up ever again. Now, I think that's something many women would appreciate. Right, Carol? But for us, though, what it's meant for my wife and myself is we now no longer squabble over who gets to sleep on a wet spot because someone didn't do their Kegels. And our household consumption of Kleenex has gone way down. Thank you very much, folks, and please. A big hand for Mom, she really earned it.